That evening, the sky turned grey much earlier than usual. The rabbit and the fox were returning home when they reached the old rope bridge near the deep valley. The bridge was narrow, hanging between two cliffs, swaying gently in the wind. The rabbit stopped. "Wasn't this bridge made of wood yesterday?" he asked. The fox frowned. "It looks thinner," he said. The wind blew. The bridge creaked. Crack! The rabbit took one careful step forward. The bridge felt solid. Then something strange happened. The wooden planks beneath his feet slowly faded. Not breaking, not falling, just disappearing. The rabbit jumped back. The planks reappeared. The fox stared in shock. Did the bridge just vanish? The rabbit nodded slowly. And come back. The wind howled again. The middle part of the bridge faded once more. Below them, the valley was dark and deep. The fox swallowed hard. "I don't like bridges that play hide and seek." The rabbit watched closely. Every time the wind blew hard, the bridge vanished. When the wind stopped, it returned. "This bridge reacts to the wind," the rabbit said. The fox laughed nervously. "Great, a scared bridge." Suddenly, thunder rumbled far away. The wind grew stronger. The bridge began fading faster now. Sections disappeared one by one. The rabbit looked at the other side. They had to cross. "There's no way around," he said. The fox shook his head. "I am not walking on invisible air." The rabbit noticed something else. The ropes. They never disappeared. Only the planks did. "Follow the ropes," the rabbit said calmly. The fox blinked. "The ropes?" "They're always there," the rabbit replied, "even when the bridge isn't." The wind roared again. The bridge vanished completely. Only two long ropes stretched across the valley. The fox screamed, "This is the worst bridge ever!" The rabbit stepped forward carefully, holding the rope. His feet hovered where planks should be. Slowly, the planks reappeared under his feet. The fox's eyes widened. The bridge was reacting to movement, not fear. The rabbit kept moving steadily. Step by step, the bridge formed beneath him. The fox took a shaky breath and followed. The wind tried again. Planks vanished behind them. But ahead, they appeared. The fox clung to the rope, moving fast. Too fast. The planks flickered. The fox froze. "Don't rush," the rabbit called. "Let it build." The fox slowed down. The bridge stabilized. Finally, they reached the other side and jumped onto solid ground. The wind died down. The bridge behind them returned completely. Normal. Quiet. The fox collapsed on the grass. "I don't like bridges that play hide and seek." The rabbit smiled. "It wasn't trying to scare us," he said. "It was testing us." The fox looked back at the bridge. "Next time," he muttered, "I am asking if the bridge is real before crossing." They walked home as thunder rolled softly in the distance. Behind them, the bridge swayed gently, waiting.